old-timey pass. I still like this pass, and I still know black belts, namely Professor Junior, who can do this pass to other black belts, namely me. So I'm just gonna set up again, safe, with my elbows tucked around his ribs or his hips, right? But I'm gonna build up to this sort of old school grip where my index finger is between the lapels. That way when I switch grips, I don't have to actually switch the grips. I just let one of them go. Right? My second grip is here in the hip with my elbow to the inside. So my elbows are inside. This elbow inside protects from the arm bar. Right? My arm is extended over his chest in the middle. It's a gift in some cases, right? So, but in order for him to attack this arm, he has to be able to get this leg up into my armpit. He can't do that. My elbow is grinding this groin muscle. So, this is nice and loose. My hand is right at his sternum. If he decides to sit up into me, then it becomes rigid. Look, if I put my hand, let's say, below his sternum, and he tries to sit up, no problem. I'm pushing. Even if I put it above his sternum and he tries to sit up, it's harder, but I can hold him down. Watch. 2 fingers in his sternum, sit up. I don't know what it is, it's like a magic button. Anyway, now, there's a couple of schools of thought here. You can jam your knee into his tailbone and cause a little pain compliance here. But if you do that to somebody like me with super long legs, or Coach Sager maybe, it's really easy to just pop off of that thing. And then we're just chasing the tailbone in the circle. So to almost the same effect, I generally tend to put my knee just to the right of the tailbone, kind of in his butt crack, but also up in his hip cradle to some degree, right? So this goes here. He's less compelled to leave, but his hips are still off the ground. Posture is compromised here, and we're starting to put strain on his ankles. Now, I step back with my knee facing down, and then rotate up inside my hip joint. Right, so I'm nice and long here. I'm starting to put pressure on his guard. But look, before I reach back, I have to protect against the triangle. So I let go of my thumb and index finger portion of the grip, and I tuck my elbow to my hip so that I'm tracking his leg. He can't triangle me here because I'm on top of this leg. So now it's safe for me to let go here and reach back to break this. So I'm not back here fishing around for bottom ankles and all that. I make a fist, I drive it down the small of my back, and I pop it open to the outside. And then I get nice and low so that my trapezius muscle is underneath the back of his knee. So I go here, and then I make this thumb finger. I get high here. I babysit this leg, right? Because one arm in, one arm out. The triangle technically is here, but I drive forward so his knee comes to his face, so that he wants to comply with me when I come around the corner. Now I start coming around. I dip my shoulder to his face and my ear. Sometimes I have to manually remove that leg. But now, sorry buddy. Now, look where we are. I have that sort of Masapao style grip on his throat, and he's rolled away from me. So I can reach underneath here and make a second grip and finish the choke. Good?